You noticed in Brahma Baba,
आदि देव होते हुए
although he was Adi Dev, the first one, the first human being, the first deity,
ड्रामा के फर्स्ट आत्मा होते हुए
in spite of being the first soul in the drama,
सदा बच्चों को सम्मान दिया,
he always gave respect to the children,
अपने से भी ज्यादा बच्चों का मान आत्माओं द्वारा दिलाया.
he made other souls also give respect, more respect to his children than to him.
इसलिए हर एक बच्चे के दिल में
This is why
ब्रह्मा बाप माननीय बने.
Brahma Baba became so respectable in each child's heart.
सम्मान देना अर्थात दूसरे के दिल में दिल के स्नेह का बीज बोना.
To give respect means to sow the seed of love, of the heart, or to sow the seed of love in that one's heart.
विश्व के आगे भी विश्व कल्याणी विश्व कल्याणकारी आत्मा है. ये तब अनुभव करते जब आत्माओं को स्नेह
He is a world benefactor soul in front
से
of
सम्मान देते.
the souls of someone is considered to be a world benefactor soul in front of the world only when he gives respect to others.
Om Shanti. Baba has given us purity as our first blessing. Baba says, be pure and be yogi. We can be yogis only when there is purity. And we saw purity is not merely brahmacharya. In Hindi, the word brahmacharya has very beautiful meaning when we get into the depth of it. It means being in the state of Brahma. Brahma is the sweet silence home. How are we in sweet silence home? The incorporeal world. We are incorporeal, free from body and body consciousness. We are detached. Even our thoughts are just absent. Total silence. We are in a purest stage, most powerful stage. That's the time when we are resting, which means purity gives solace, peace. So purity, when put in practical life, how to embody it? I was going through some of the Murlis and also thinking about it. I found and experience says, if there are too many thoughts, if they are waste thoughts, it is not purity. It is not. Why waste? Because there must be filth. There must be garbage. So we need to check and put a stop to our waste thoughts by emerging in our minds our self-esteem that I am the child of the purest of the pure, child of Almighty Authority. Number two, there will be total detachment. Attachment means body consciousness. And detachment is freedom from body consciousness. We have to play our roles. We have to be with people. We have to be involved in our work. But detachment. If I'm attached, then naturally there is something. I'm more considerate to something and less to the other, which is not the highest stage of purity. In the highest stage of purity, everything is equal, everyone is equal. If we ask Dadis, Dadi, this is good or this, they would say both. Totally detached. This is one thing. Third thing, which Baba says, it means freedom from the advice of others that we generally seek, Paramat, whatever the other person says, sometimes we follow that. Baba has said only Srimat, but we follow others' advice, brothers and sisters' advice. And secondly, Baba says Parchintan, speaking about others. Why should I be speaking about others? Why should I be thinking about others? Why others? Once I was taking notes and Dadi Janki was giving class. I was in the first seat, just right in front of Daddy. And I was just noting down what Daddy was speaking. Daddy asked me straight away, "What are you writing?" I said, "Daddy, I am writing what you are saying. What will you do with this?" "I will go back to Delhi and share it with the class." I said, "Acha, you are sitting here and thinking about the class." So Dadi meant that we must take care of ourselves first and then think of others. So Parchintan, Pardarshan, looking at others. They are not my role models, they are not gods. Why should I look at others? Baba has given us great image of his own. Just follow father and mother. Why should I think about anyone else? So freedom from these three, also purity, and this we have to practice. Then if we become egoists, we have given up a lot, no doubt. But at times we become very proud of our own services. Well, I did this, and we become egoists. And the result is, when there is ego, if it hurts, it is ego. A person who is egoist will immediately feel that he is being insulted. No one insults him, but he thinks, he takes as though he is insulted. And if it hurts, it means there is no self-esteem, but there is ego. So purity, the depth means this. Further, if the line of my intellect is not clean and clear, there will be confusion in the mind. To do this or not, to be this or not, and so on. If there is confusion, it means lack of purity. Because purity means totally pure thinking, everything pure, no admixture, no adulteration, straight. So confusions do not arise when there is total purity. This is why Baba says the deities don't have to keep any ministers. They are free. Then at times we feel unhappy. Our cheerfulness is gone. Why? The person who is pure will always be cheerful. Cheerfulness does not mean we'll always be singing, dancing. No. The face reflects inner contentment, and so there are lines of happiness, vibrations of happiness that can be felt from a pure person. And then a pure person, a purity also says that there is no disheartedness. Sometimes we get disheartened, dil shikast. No, there is no margin of becoming disheartened. This is another thing. And then purity means vicelessness, no anger. When there is anger, it is not purity. We know all very well. I would like to include two more things. One, desire, and the other, expectation. When the desire is not fulfilled, we get angry. And when there is expectation from others and it is not fulfilled, there is impurity. So we have to be cautious about this also. So keeping attention on these small little things, they enable us to embody purity in our practical life, because ultimately when the soul's qualities are described, the first thing that we say is truthfulness. Sat Chit Anand Swarup. Sat is truthfulness, conscient, sentient, and Anand Swarup means ever blissful. So we need to take care. Purity and truthfulness both go together. Om Shanti.